Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at the new 2021.5 Surveyor Legend 252 RBLE travel trailer. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside of the RV, and we're going to come on back to the outside, show you around, then we'll close it all up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right guys, we're now up inside the new Surveyor Legend 252 RBLE, and we're gonna start here in the living room kitchen area and kind of spin our way through the RV here. So looking straight ahead, we have a booth dinette slide out. It's a 12-volt slide. You push a button, it goes in and out. You'll see that at the end of the video. That dinette will also make into a bed. So you can drop that down, give you a little extra sleeping space. And then underneath of there's a couple doors that open up, so you could store some stuff underneath of there as well. You have a big window overlooking the back side of your RV. Now the two on the sides do actually open, but the large one does not. Nice decorative window. Also, when you're out shopping and looking around, you'll see kind of a little construction type of thing laying out here, kind of telling you aluminum studded floor, walls, and ceiling, where a lot of brands will do a wood floor or wood roof kind of scenario for their studding. Also, you'll see it talk about the Azdel composite material on the sidewall and stuff. Very nice upgrade to the construction there. Definitely check that out on Azdel's website. Down below here, you do have a little bit of storage. Kind of your TV entertainment area here, so you could do a pretty good sized flat screen. I'd say probably close to 40-inch TV roughly, maybe a little bit bigger. There's also a radio here, basically a AM/FM Furrion radio. It does have an HDMI input as well. Spinning over here to this side, you have your little kitchen area here. So you have some overhead cabinets up above, so some decent storage there. The window behind the sink area there does actually open to give you some breeze through here on a nice day. Got a high-rise faucet there. You also have a single bowl stainless sink, and then it does have the little black cover, two-piece cover there to cover it up. You have some storage down below and 3 full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. Over on the right here, you have the Greystone oven with the glass front, the LED lit knobs there. You have the glass stovetop cover, 3-burner stovetop there. And then just behind that, there's also like a little removable cup back there, and then a little bit of, I guess you'd say, slit area, cutout area there. It's really meant for venting, but a lot of people use it to put like knives and stuff down inside of there. Up top, you have the Greystone stainless hood range light and fan right there, and then the Greystone microwave as well. Spinning on around here, you can see this one was ordered with the trifold sofa option in place of the standard sofa. Now, this sofa will flip out, make it to a bed, so you could sleep 1 or 2 people pretty comfortably on this. This also has a little kick-out footrest built into it as well. So you could kind of put your feet up a little bit. It doesn't recline back kind of scenario, but it does have a little flip-up footrest. You have a cup holder built into each arm there, and then you also have the removable middle piece, so you can kind of sit how you want, I guess you'd say. There's a little end table there on the side, and there's an electric outlet and USB chargers down there as well. The window here does actually open, emergency exit window. Hopefully you never need it for that, but it does open as well. And you have your overhead cabinets up above. Now, looking up at the ceiling here, you can see you have the Coleman air conditioner here. This is a ducted air conditioner. And you also have your indoor speakers up here as well. Smoke detector up top there. Down on the side of the cabinets, one of the little pet-friendly bowl things there. And then you got a couple heat vents that blow out there. On the side of this cabinet here, you have a little bottle opener thing. And you also have your interior light switch for some of the ceiling lights, porch light, awning light, slide out in and out button, awning in and out button. And this right here is the solar charge controller here. Basically 10 amp, 12 volt solar charge controller, it tells us here. Right now we're obviously inside the building, so this isn't really doing anything. I don't have a battery on the front of the RV, or we're not getting any sun either. Going on back to the back section here, we'll pop up a picture of this as well, so it'll be a little easier to see. Motion light back here, so you can turn that on or off or leave it in motion mode. But then you do have a large pantry right here for quite a bit of storage. And then that lower part right there is a removable access panel. Off the top of my head, I don't know what's back there at the moment, but there is a panel down there that is removable for maintenance stuff. And over here, you have your refrigerator right here. And this is basically a 12 volt refrigerator, 10.7 cubic foot, 12 volt fridge. You can kind of see that pop up there in the picture as well. Pretty good size capacity there. Down below here, porcelain foot flush toilet. On the front of the sink area right there, you have your water pump switch. You also have your water heater on gas switch. The electric switch will be outside, you'll see that. Monitor panel for your holding tanks. A little bit of storage area down there. Electric outlet on the side of the sink there. Medicine cabinet. Little coat hook or robe hook, whatever you want to use it for. You got a little laundry bag there. Panning on up here, you have a little fan right here as well. Skylight over here. ABS tub surround kind of scenario here to kind of protect your shower wall. And there's also a pull across shower thing here. Spinning on around here, there is storage here. Pretty good size little closet area there for what you want to put in there. Going on up this direction here, we have the bedroom area right here. So you have some overhead shelf space here. Also have another roof vent in here as well. You can see the windshield area across the front there. It does have a pull down pleated shade. Hanging closet on each side of the bed along with a drawer as well. Then electric outlet USB charger ports there. The bed will also raise up, so there is storage underneath of that bed as well. And you can walk around pretty freely in here. It's pretty easy to get around. Now back in behind here, there's also a shelf area there and another little cup holder and stuff. And then kind of the same thing over here you can see. Window over there does open, again another emergency exit. You have TV hookups. You can see the little black plates up there on the ceiling. And there's also a backer in the wall where you could mount a TV in here if you wanted to. Sliding door here to give you privacy in the bedroom area. Overall, great little couples coach. A lot of cool stuff packed in here. We're going to run to the outside. I want to show you around the outside real quick. And then we're going to come back in and close it up. I want to show you what it looks like close, just to get you guys an idea on that as well. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the new Surveyor Legend 252RBLE here. We're going to start here on the door side of the RV and kind of work our way around. So first things first, you can see it is a white fiberglass exterior on the RV. There's a large pass-through storage here. You can see the aluminum tube framing there on the bed framing and stuff. There is also a little speed socket bit right there, so you could put the jacks down with like a cordless drill. You also have a motion light there, which you can turn on or off or put it in motion mode. There's a griddle for the outdoor kitchen, which is in the box, little blue outside spray port hose. Then you have handles to manually run in the slide out, manually put down the jacks as well, and manually do the power tongue jacks. You have 3 separate handles there. And you can see down here, this one was ordered with the scissor jack system here. And basically, again, you could put that little cordless drill bit on there, or you could use the manual hand crank as well and put it down. The baggage door is held up by a magnetic holder, and it has the slam lock baggage door handle. It's a little bit fancier handle, a little bit thicker baggage door as well compared to some models. You have power awning up here with an LED light strip built in, adjustable arms for tilting and water runoff, and then you also can manually run the awning in and out if needed. There is a little rubber plug in this top head here where you could put a socket and ratchet in there and manually do it if needed. Deep tint safety glass windows here. Traditional RV entry door and screen door. Large folding entry handle to help you get in and out of the RV. The model number is usually located next to that entry door handle on RVs, so if you're out shopping and looking at a dealer's lot, that's usually where you'll find that model number. Now also right there you'll see the Azdel composite material sticker there. Basically that's telling you that the sidewall fiberglass was attached to an Azdel composite instead of a wood Luan board. So there's much less likely to have any type of delamination issues and stuff like that. Now obviously if water gets in there, it could still hurt your floor or the interior wallboard and stuff, but the exterior is much less likely to delaminate and bubble if that were to happen. So a nice improvement there to how they put their fiberglass onto the RV. You have the More Ride steps here. Does have the Surveyor name kind of cut out into the top part of the step there with a little light there, a little step light to kind of help light it up at night. This step comes down, touches the ground. It's rated for 500 pounds. It has adjustable feet with a little push button there so you can kind of level it out. Back in here, there you can see there's a little hole right there. That is where you would put the slide out handle through there and attach it to the manual crank to manually crank it in or out in case of an electronic failure. You have dual axle here, which does have drum brakes. They're 4-wheel electric brakes. So do make sure you have a brake controller in your car or tow vehicle so that you can control the brakes on the RV. You have 2 outdoor speakers here, so you can listen to the radio outside. You'll also see a little sticker that they put on here, kind of advertising the Tough Ply roof system, PVC roof system, which does have a 15-year non-prorated warranty. Now you do still have to get up there and inspect your seals and stuff like that, but definitely a nicer warranty material. Down here you have outdoor TV hookups. You have an electric outlet here and a cable outlet here, so you could put a TV outside if you wanted. You have your furnace exhaust out right there. Stove exhaust out here, plus obviously you can see an amber porch light there as well. So it's kind of nice. They have an awning light and a porch light too. Now here's where the griddle that was in the box would actually mount onto here when you're ready to use it. You have a little dump sink here. The blue hose plugs in right here for a cold water spray port. And then you have your little outside refrigerator. Now this refrigerator is strictly electric, so you do have to be plugged in for it to be working. Backing up here, looking at the rear, this one was ordered with the ladder on the back, so you do have a ladder to help get you up onto the roof. Spare tire with a cover right here mounted to your 4-inch square tube bumper. Now that bumper right there is where a lot of people store a dump hose. You can pop out the little caps on the ends and put your dump hose in there. Also, the unit has pre-wire for an observation camera up here. So it's pre-wired for the Furrion observation camera brand. There are other brands that you could use if you wanted to, but that is pre-set up for that. It's pretty cool. So basically when you're driving down the road, there's a little monitor you suction cup to the window of your truck, and that basically allows you to see behind you while you're driving or backing up or something like that. You can see there's a nice arch to the roof as well too, just kind of helping with water runoff on a rainy day. And also up on the roof, you can kind of see in the picture popping up there, you have like your TV antenna, plumbing stack vents, air conditioners up there, some different stuff up there that you do need to make sure that you get up there and check the seals on from time to time. Now down below here, you'll see pop up in the picture, this is where your gray and black dump is actually at. It all comes out of one tube. There's also your hot and cold low point water drains back here as well. Detachable power cord attaches right here. You have your black tank flush, city water hookups, and also cable inlets right here as well. On around to this side here, up in the front, just underneath is going to be where your freshwater tank drain is located. Your freshwater tank fill is right here next to your water heater. And you see pop up in the picture there, the water heater, that is an 1 1/16 drain plug in the lower center part there. Electric switch in the lower left corner to turn it on electric. And then your pressure relief valve in the top center. Make sure you relieve the pressure before you try to drain it. Also, you'll see here the other side of the storage compartment area here. And to get to like the bypass system and stuff when you're winterizing, there is a couple screws you remove. This panel comes off and you can get right in behind the water heater area there for winterization purposes. Right here is going to be some important informational stickers for you. Now the first one popping up here is your main data sticker, which tells you kind of a production date, axle sizes, VIN number, gross vehicle weight sticker. That's the most you can load the RV up to, so don't exceed that number. Next sticker popping up is going to be your unloaded vehicle weight sticker. So that basically tells you what the camper weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and also the length now, which is kind of new. They started recently doing that. Next is going to be your cargo carrying capacity sticker, just telling you how much gear you can pack into the RV. And then followed by the tire sticker, which tells you your tire size, but most importantly tells you your tire pressure. Make sure you check your tire pressure, guys. Very important. If you let it get too low, it can't hold the weight properly of the RV and they could blow out easier. So check that real good. Now up here, there is a red box here, which is basically a battery disconnect to turn on and off your battery for storage. There's room for 1 or 2 deep cycle batteries. It comes with 1 deep cycle battery in box from Couch's RV Nation. Once the unit's prepped, that'll be installed by the dealer. So if you're not buying from Couch's, make sure you do talk with your dealer and get a battery included. So that's very important to have, as that works the breakaway cable and kind of allows you to do some things with the RV when you're not plugged in. Nice window in the front of the RV, mostly fiberglass until you get down to this black section down here, which is kind of a diamond plate material. 2 20-pound propane tanks underneath the bottle cover here, and it has the changeover regulator inside of there as well. And then it does have the little lid that you could just flip up and down to reach in and turn your bottles on and off. Power tongue jack with a built-in LED light there, adjustable foot for a little bit of extra height. 2 5/16 hitch ball, heavy duty safety chains there. I actually attached the safety change for storage purposes here to the little pet-friendly leash latch that they have as well right here on the front. So that is where that is actually attached to right now. All right, guys, we're gonna run back inside. I wanna show you around the inside as far as closing up the slide now. So we'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we're now back inside the RV here, and I just wanted to show you what this looks like closed and kind of how this works. So again, all you gotta do, come over here to your slide button control. And you want to make sure there's nothing in the way of the slide out, basically. This is a flush floor slide, so it kind of drops down just a hair into the floor, the subfloor, but it's going to tilt upward a little bit, and then it's going to come in, and you want to make sure, again, nothing's in the floor because it'll run it over, tear it up. So make sure there's no rocks, pebbles, you know, any of that type of stuff, kids' toys, anything. So you push the button, it kind of comes in, and you can see it raised up there a little bit. And it's going to come straight in and straight out pretty much. And if you need to let off the button so that you could go over and make sure you're not about to hit a water pole or an electric pole or something at the campground, you know, you can stop, go check things, or if you got a helper with you, obviously they can watch for you as well. One other thing too, before we get too far in here, this cabinet door right here could possibly pop open. It's not supposed to in travel, but it could. So make sure before you run the slide out, you do walk back here and check that. Very important, because if you don't check it, it could damage that cabinet door. So this comes on in the rest of the way here. You hear kind of a ratchety noise when it gets all the way in there and kind of stops, so you know to let off the button, and you usually hear that when it goes back out as well. So basically, slide outs all the way in. There's a kind of an LED light strip up there as well. But you can come back in here and fully walk around the RV. So you can come back, get to your bathroom area here if you want to, use the bathroom in a rest area. You can, you know, kind of come back, do a little cooking, get to your fridge, load your groceries into the pantry, the fridge, your cabinets. So you can kind of do almost everything except for watch TV, you know, kind of sit at the chair here. I guess you could sit there, but it wouldn't be very good view. You could come in here, go to sleep, take a nap in a rest area or anything like that as you travel. So fairly user-friendly when closed up. And then when you go back out, all you got to do is push the button to take it right on back out. Again, guys, don't forget to check out Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country, guys, and will definitely save you a lot of money on a new RV as you're shopping around. Thanks again, guys, for checking out my All About RVs channel.